Hi, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is July the 31st. The time is now 3:34 p.m. Today was a beautiful Tuesday all day. I'm so thankful to still be alive. I'm thankful that you guys are alive and you're able to watch this video, and may we all just be safe and healthy. But yes, we're going to get into the video today. Today we are going to discuss different 3 easy tips on how to stay positive in negative situations. Now, as you guys know, every day we are all faced with our different challenges and our different tests, but it's actually up to us to overcome these situations in the most positive, productive way as we possibly can, because it's not the situations that we have to worry about that we're going to encounter. It's really how we respond and whether we learn something from these situations or not. So tip number one on how to remain positive in negative situations is just keeping a positive attitude, not allowing situations to get out of control, to get under your skin to the point where you spazzing out, you're upset, you're emotional. Just have control over your emotions as much as possible. And understand that, as I always say, they're just character building moments. You're being tested to see how you're going to respond to these type of different situations, whatever the challenge is that you're facing in your life. Tip number two for remaining positive in negative situations is just being mindful of different things that you want to accomplish, meaning you have to redirect that attention, that negative attention that's going on, to something more positive and something more productive within your life. When I'm encountered with negative situations or negative people around me, I just keep a positive attitude. I always smile, or I just redirect my attention towards something else so that I'm not so focused on the negative and the test that I'm being faced with at that point in time. Tip number three to overcome negative situations is just, honestly speaking, if you know that you're around people that bring that negative side out or that are toxic to you, that's something else to be extremely, extremely mindful of. Like, you have to stay away from these type of people that do not have good intentions for you, that bring out the worst in you. You always want to be around people who uplift your spirit, who's very cool, calm, and collective, or even if they're kind of hyperactive, as long as they bring out the best in you, positive attitude, and you love their energy and you love being around them, then I see no problem with continuing to be with that type of person. But you really got to be mindful of the negative things that people say and do, and don't ignore the signs. You if you continue to be around that type of stuff long enough, you will become part of that environment. So it's really imperative for you to keep your mind focused on whatever it is whatever goal it is that you want to obtain, and just be positive at all times. Like, I'll tell you now, I'm dealt with situations on a daily basis where I'm actually, faced with challenging, these different challenges in my own way. And I just keep a positive attitude. I just keep moving forward. I remind myself of the goals that I want to accomplish. And that's what keeps me in good spirit a lot of times. And something I do, and I'm not too sure if it's going to work for you as well, but I love to pray. I'm big on praying. I will pray to God, 1,000 times a day if I possibly can. Because believe it or not, when you're faced with these challenges or you're faced with these character building moments, you're not faced with them alone. You're not going through these situations alone. There is a higher power. I strongly believe that. And whenever I'm faced with different challenges or character building moments, I just pray to God. And it's funny because when I do stuff like that, it just automatically feels like the weight was lifted off of my shoulder. It feels like my spirit is up. I feel so much joy and happiness, and I feel at peace, and I feel content. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a spiritual type of person, or if you're not that spiritual but you do pray to God, when you're dealing with negative situations, you have to let God know what it is that you want and what you need, and let him know that you are open to him helping you, and you're going to do whatever you have to do to make the situation work and make it better, or whatever you have to do to move forward. But it's really about having that faith and believing in what it is that you're saying, and absolutely knowing what you want. You got to know what you want. But those are just a couple tips and tricks that I utilize to just stay as positive as I possibly can. I hope that helped you guys out. As I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And visit my website at www.shoploveronline.com. That's www.shoploveronline.com. Until next time, I see you guys later, and you have a blessed day. Peace.